Well, families are fuming after being hit with an unexpected $14,000 bill from their child's daycare. An admin error is being blamed, with the centre accused of pressuring parents into payment plans. When one mum stood up to them, her kids were kicked out.
You haven't gone slide again, girls? Yeah.
Kimberly Brown's daughters shouldn't be playing in the park.
Go.
They should be at daycare. But after Kimberly stood up to a financial bungle, they've now been shut out.
Very emotional. I've had a lot of tears for the girls' sake.
After 2 years enrolled at Fields End ELC at East Maitland in the New South Wales Hunter region, the 29-year-old was sent an email saying a number of her payments hadn't gone through.
They wanted us to go on a payment plan. They wanted us to go from our weekly gap up to $600 a week. And nowhere in that email did it state how much we actually owed.
After logging onto the online portal for parents, she saw a bill for $14,000.
They started pressing for a payment plan straight away. One of the first emails was if we didn't agree to a payment plan by a certain date, that the girls' care would be suspended.
Kimberly says the debt in her account kept fluctuating.
We were told that it was a human error, it was not a system error. I asked if there was going to be an audit of the system, and they basically said that they had done their own.
Kimberly negotiated a payment plan of an additional $50 a week, but when she decided to drop 1 day of care, she says it was bumped up to $250.
And I did offer to remedy it once I dropped a day, going up a modest agreement.
But $250?
$250 was that's 5 times the amount.
After weeks of confusing back and forth, Kimberly asked the daycare for a copy of all documentation relating to her children. When the paperwork finally arrived, including incident reports riddled with errors, she was told their care would be cut off by the end of the week. In a note from the Department of Fair Trading, a daycare representative claimed the decision to terminate enrolment was not due to financial reasons, but instead in the best interest of the centre. In contrast, an email to Kimberly from the daycare stated if a payment plan of her choice was not agreed upon, her children would be suspended.
I was happy to go on to a payment plan. That's not something that I ever said that I wouldn't do.
After the daycare kicked her kids out, Kimberly put the call out on Facebook to see if any other parents were in the same boat.
One parent was anonymous and they said they have a $7,000 debt. They're being asked by the centre to pay $200 a week when they only have in their account $450 for 4 kids. Like, how do they expect people to live?
Other parents reported failed payments dating back to 2022.
You got your Barbie?
Amy was dealing with personal identity theft issues when her bill from the daycare centre came through.
I had fines left, right and centre and just assumed that that's where it had come from. I'm just so tired. They called me last week and just said, look, you need to start paying this off or your girls are going to be terminated from daycare. Coming in. And they're starting to withdraw the $200 without even asking.
So you weren't aware of the situation until you looked on Facebook?
I was like, no way. And I started looking into it and then went and looked deeper into my statements.
This mum, who asked not to be identified, says she was told she owed $11,000 to the centre.
We're already struggling financially just to keep a roof over our heads and pay the already existing fees.
She also fears her 2 kids will be kicked out.
Centre, the kids love it. We love the staff there. We're a bit scared if we push too hard or try and ask too many questions, we'll end up with the same fate.
A Current Affair has contacted the daycare several times for comment, but has not received a reply.
Some mums might have some bills and they are willing to pay that, but take accountability for your stuff up.
Don't kick our kids out, please. It's hard enough to find daycare.
They took it out on the kids because of the fact that they couldn't get what they wanted.
And Fair Trading is still handling negotiations between Kimberly and the daycare centre before the case is handed over to investigators.